guys! So today I'm doing my July favorites video and I'm super excited. I didn't do a June favorites and I feel so terrible about it, and I was so sad and I was so mad at myself, and it was not fun. It's been literally, I haven't filmed a video in so long. I tried filming a mini haul video with my phone and then uploading it on my phone. It didn't work. I tried for 2 days, it just didn't work. So unfortunately I'm not putting that up, but that's okay. It's just some things I needed for my trip, but you'll see it packed with me anyway. So this is my July favorites video. Okay, let's jump into it. So first thing I've absolutely been loving, and we're gonna start with makeup products, is the L'Oreal Infallible foundation. It's absolutely amazing, and I'm in the lightest shade. Does it say what shade I'm in? Oh, 101 Classic Ivory, and it's just amazing. It's literally been like, it's been something that I don't want to say holy grail, because I still feel like I like the Neutrogena Shine Control better, so I'm not gonna say holy grail because I know I use that word quite a bit, but it's definitely been a favorite recently. It's the Pro Matte Longwear Foundation. If I'm sweating, like I have a really bad sweat gene, like if I'm sweating then nothing is gonna stay on at all, like nothing. But if I'm like going to work, if I'm putting my makeup on here then just going to work, it's gonna last. It's gonna last me, and I love it, and I love it. There's nothing more to say about it, but I just love it. And I applied that with my beauty blender, which is another favorite of mine this month. It's a reoccurring favorite. I think I did this a couple months ago when I first got it. I love my beauty blender. I cannot stress you guys enough how much I love my beauty blender. It has a little hole in it, so I'm sad. I think that when I get back from vacation I'll invest in a new beauty blender. And then just like keep this one for like if I want to do like costume makeup or like just trying something new, because I don't want to ruin a beauty blender trying to do that. And one thing I've been cleaning it with is actually a Neutrogena bar soap, and I kind of figured bar soap was a little bit better because they have the beauty blender like solid cleanser. This takes it right off, takes everything off and completely cleans it so that it is pure pink, right back to when you started. It will get all of this gunk off. It will literally get everything off, and it costs like $4, so like $3.99. So that is so much cheaper than a $20 solid cleanser. So yeah, Neutrogena bar soap, any kind of bar soap, but it works for me. I just use Neutrogena. And then my favorite eye look this month that I've been getting super compliments on, and I will show you. Like every time I wear this I get so many compliments on my eye look. Excuse the eyebrows, I'm trying to kind of grow them a little bit so that they're better shaped because I messed up a couple months ago, so bear with the eyebrows. But this is the look this is what I use to achieve the look, and nothing with my eyelids today was using a brush. I use pure fingers when I do this look, and I start with my color tattoo in Inked Pink, and it's from the Metals collection, and I just absolutely love this color. And this is also the base that I use when I do like my Naked 3 palette, so I love this base. Anything like pink, that base just really grips to it. And then this is like the weirdest color ever, but it's so pretty. It's just from Ulta. It's super like a random brand, but it's from Ulta, and it's the Brilliant color, and it's literally just in the color pink. And it's got one of these things in it, and literally it's a perfect shimmery champagne pink color. Like every single time I use this color I get so many compliments, and I love it. I love it. And then over like in the corner I use this L'Oreal Infallible eyeshadow, and this is an Amber Rush, and I got this idea from Amarique's, and I was watching her video, and oh my god, you guys, can you see how beautiful that is? It's such a pretty, like almost coppery, but still kind of like a pink toned coppery. I love this thing so much. So, and then as a face base, I'm kind of like going out of order here, but whatever. I have like normally the past like 2 years I've been using the Neutrogena Shine Control like the rice primer, so it kind of sucks in oil. I feel like what that does is it works for while you're applying your makeup. I don't feel like it helps keep your makeup on and help it stay matte. This is amazing, and it's the Rimmel Stay Matte Primer, and as you guys can tell I really need more of this. Like I'm squeezing it out, but this is amazing. I think we got it in like an influencer box, but I just love this stuff. It says use alone, under or over makeup, and I really like when I went to Seabreeze I put sunscreen on and then just put this over it to kind of make my face a little bit more matte, and it stayed matte. It was really good. So like even through sweat it can still kind of be worn as a just to like mattify your face. So really pretty. I love it, and you can like I've used so much of this. And then two things, blush and highlighter that I was using, and this is my favorite Tarte blush at the moment, and it isn't fantastic. I actually have it on today. It's a little bit, when you see it, you're gonna be like, what? It's literally like such a pink. I've been loving more of like the darker sort of like brighter blushes, and this is like so pink. But when it goes on, you can really sheer it out, and that's what I do. I think I have a little bit, I coated it on a little bit more just so you guys could see it, but I really have been loving this stuff. And then to go along with that, I have my favorite highlighter ever right now, and it is the Physicians Formula highlighter. I've never really had, I've had like a few like sample highlighters, but I've never had a full-size highlighter, and I'm very impressed with this, and I feel like this is something I don't need to go and try to find more highlighters. It's just highlighting has become a part of, like a favorite part of my routine. Oh, I think I just broke that. Anyway, whatever. So this is the Physicians Formula highlighter. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's such a pearly toned, and oh my god, I'm just like obsessed, and I just put it literally right here and right here with the fan brush. I've been loving this, so yes to this. And another thing from Physicians Formula, and I know that Physicians Formula sent me a ton of stuff, but I'm not being paid any way to review this stuff like in this favorites video. It's just literally what I've loved. And this is the Argan Oil, the Physicians Formula Argan Oil, and I love this stuff. Argan Oil is so expensive, like the Jose Maren. I think I bought it like once after I used it in a Birchbox and was like, I just don't want to go out and repurchase it because it's just so much money, and I was always like, oh, I'll do it later. I'll do it later. It just became an unnecessary expense, and I don't know how much this is. I think I'm gonna look it up and then put it like right here. I think I'm gonna say around 20 bucks, but it will last you forever. I've had this for almost 3 months, and I've used it like every day, and then I only like use that much. So I've been in the sun a lot, and you know, I went to Seabreeze. I've just been out in the sun with Eden and just, you know, swimming and playing and just, you know, relaxing and like reading. I like to read and write in the sun and edit. Sometimes I like to sit with my computer and edit on my deck. So this stuff's really been helping. I kind of just apply it to the ends of my hair. Like when I say ends of my hair, I mean like this, like the dead stuff, the stuff that needs to be cut off. It gets really dry and really gross, and I just apply this to it, and it like miraculously just heals it. And at night when I really get dry hair from the sun, and I get dry like right between my eyebrows, I apply this to it, and it's moisturized and hydrated again in the morning. And then another thing I've been loving, and I was kind of skeptical on it because I don't feel like these really work. I feel like it's more of like a claim that just doesn't live up to it, and it's kind of like, oh, it's working. And that is I don't know who that is. And that is the L'Oreal Infallible Makeup Setting Spray, and I love this stuff. I keep it in my purse. Like, I'm probably like halfway or more than halfway done with this. I've been loving it. It's expensive for me for a drugstore product. It's $13.99 at my Target, my Walmart, whatever, but I mean, it's worth it for one try. I don't know if I'll buy it again, but I really like it while I have it, and I'll be at work and I'll just spray myself, and I feel like it just keeps me matte. Doesn't taste good. I feel like it just helps keep me matte. It helps keep my makeup kind of like stuck together, and helps from sweating so much. So I do like this at work. I like keep it in my purse. Another thing I've been loving for my face is this grease lightening stuff from Lush. I've had this for about 2 years now, and I just didn't really use it. I wanted it so bad, and I used it a lot when I first got it, and then the past like year and a half, I haven't had bad acne at all. I've been really trying to take care of, like, I'll have a breakout here and there sometimes too. Like right now I think it's like the worst it's been. I have a scar here from one that was, I have like a scar here from one that was there, and I have a scar down here from one that was there, but they went away so quickly. And I think it's definitely because of this. This definitely, I figured, was not doing anything for me in the winter, but it's been doing so much for me in the summer, and you can tell I've had it forever. It's like kind of like used up, and it's the Tea Tree Cleanser. Strikes the spot with lightning precision, super effective tea tree and witch hazel gel. I think it's really the witch hazel gel in this that's really been helping me, but I love it, and I will repurchase again when it is done. And then for my nails, I've been trying to like, they're not long at all, but I work on shipment at work. Like you literally rip boxes open, you rip bags open, like it doesn't matter. like you do it. You have to do it fast, and it's like just not like fast, but at like a good speed. So you gotta rip, you gotta use it. You're constantly washing your hands because like I don't know about you, but when I touch money like so much, my hands get kind of like gray from like the money, and I don't like that. Like I really don't like dirty hands for some reason. Like I've been very OCD lately. Like I have a thing about tags. Like if there's a tag on my shirt or like on my underwear, it will bother me and I'll have to literally rip it off or like cut it off. But I've been kind of that way with like washing my hands. So my cuticles really kind of suck right now. My nails really kind of suck. So I've been using these things and it's really been helping me, and I've been using this stuff for a few months. I just keep forgetting to put it in a favorites video. This stuff is the Sally Hansen Cuticle Rehab. OPI has one, which I feel like they do the exact same thing. So cheaper, this one, and it smells like watermelon. Oh my god. I'm trying to think of like what, it reminds me of something from when I was younger. Like, you know what, I think it's a watermelon blow pop. I think it's like a watermelon blow pop, but it just has like a sponge tip applicator and you just squeeze it to get it out, and I just put it on my fingers and then rinse it off after like 10 minutes or so. Sometimes I'll leave it on overnight, probably isn't that good. And then this stuff I literally carry with me everywhere. I use it at night, it's at my bedside. When I wake up, it goes in my purse, and it is the Sally Hansen Cuticle Massage Cream. And this kind of smells like peaches, but not really, sort of in a way. And then this is like, I've literally used so much of it. I brought it to the movies last night and I was like applying it at the movies. Like I don't know why, but I love this stuff and it really does work. On to face favorites. So my favorite face wash for the summer has been Cetaphil Oil Control Foam Wash, and I had like a tiny Cetaphil sample of the lotion moisturizer like a couple months ago, and I loved it, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna try this in the summer, and I finally got it, and I've been using it for a couple months now, and it's expensive, but for me this works, and it helps control my breakouts, it helps control my sweat, it helps like everything. Like when I wash with this in the morning, I think it helps when I sweat throughout the day not cause breakouts. So sunscreen, something I dread. I hate sunscreen, and if you guys like, I literally hate it. I hate the feeling of it, I hate how greasy it is. I think I have found the perfect sunscreen, but I'm not sure. And I literally went through every single like blog post, I've gone through reviews, I've gone through like YouTube videos on what sunscreen works best for me. And I finally found a really old video from Miss Glamorazzi Ingrid, a really old, I think it was a couple years ago, and she talked about this stuff, and I got it and I loved it, and I actually got it way back when, and like not way back when, like I want to say March or April, and it was awesome because it was on clearance for $4. So I love this stuff. It's a sport sunscreen, oil free. This is for your face. I use this when I'm going to like a park or like anything like that, like sea breeze. Like I'm going to use this in Florida every day. But then when it's like kind of hard to put makeup over it because it is, I know it says oil free, but it does kind of leave sort of a teeny bit of grease, but not terrible. You can put makeup over it. It's just not ideal. And then this is the Neutrogena sensitive skin sunscreen, which is very mattifying. Like today I have it on underneath all this makeup, and you can't even tell I'm wearing sunscreen, and it's fragrance free. So this is definitely something like if I was going out and then going to work, or if I was, you know, going outside with my friends and then like to dinner or something, I would definitely use this stuff. And hopefully, I don't think it's broken me out so far, but we'll see. And then I have a favorite sort of like product, and it is my curling wand. If you guys know me, you know that I hate it. Like I used to look like a poodle when I curled my hair. I had a really thin curler, and it looked so bad. I recently purchased this. I invested in this. It was like $45, and I was freaking out because I did not want to spend that much money, but I love it. And I have officially like fallen in love with curling my hair. I actually prefer it over straight hair. So I love this thing, and it is a Remington, and I don't know the thickness of it, but I just love this thing so much. So yay to this. And then my two hair favorites this month, and this is my Nexus Therapy Replenishing Shampoo. I got this stuff sent to me. The only thing I have to say is there's coconut in this, coconut oil, so it does kind of leave my scalp a tad bit itchy because I am allergic to coconut. But I think because it's more of like, I don't know, I feel like coconut oil isn't as, I don't have as much of a reaction to it as like if I legit were to like eat it. Like I feel like me indulging in it, like eating it, is worse than just me putting it on my body. So I've never used it anywhere else, but I tried this and I was wondering why it was itchy, but literally every time I need to clarify my hair and just get crap out of it, This is the smoothest stuff for my hair. It literally makes my hair so shiny. Like, I have no other product in here today except for this and a regular Garnier conditioner. And I love it. I feel like it brings out the red color more, which I feel like is, I think I did this in like January, and my hair is still like very, you can tell that there's red in it. So yay to Nexus. I recommend this if you're not on a budget. This is not good for if you're on a budget. But if you want something that's just going to be really clarifying, you know, use like once every while. I use this about once every other week, and I'm obsessed. So if you want something that just to treat your hair a little bit, I always recommend getting a few things to treat your hair, because your hair really does need to be kind of like a spa day for your hair. It can't just use like, I don't know, I feel like your hair just needs that replenishment every once in a while. And to go along with it, I don't use it when I use that, but just a deep conditioner I use every once in a while is It's a 10 Miracle Deep Conditioner. I got this sent to me as well. I love this stuff. And first of all, it smells amazing. It smells amazing. Just like a salon. But this stuff is so good for my hair. It literally just acts so well. And I love it, and it's awesome. Okay guys, that is my favorites video. I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I love you guys so much.